G'day viewers, Amnesia back again. Today I'm going to make a little video about things that I don't see other content creators actually do, and that's having a look at your stats. Now it does tell you quite a number of different things when you do have a look at your stats. So first of all, I'm going to go down to General, and as you can see, I've been playing the game now for 316 days, 0 hours, 23 minutes and 22 seconds. So multiply that 316 days by 24 hours, and that's how many hours I've put into this game since I joined, and this character was created on the 6th of March 2016. So that's quite a bit. That's almost a year I've played in the last 9 years. Let's see, is there anything else here? Oh, well, the longest single game session that I had was 22 hours and 35 minutes and a few seconds. I remember that period. It was double money on the Pacific Standard heist, and this is before the Bogdan and all of those came into it. And a crew of mates and I just ran the pack standard finale over and over again. When you're on PS4, there was a way that you could actually leave the game as you were going under the bridge, so you didn't have to do the setups, you could just replay the finale. The only downside with that is whoever was hosting the heist would not get any money. So we used to take it in terms of splitting it 50-50. Now they've kind of stopped that and put it down to 15% as the minimum, so I'm told. It still does work on the PS5, it's just a little bit harder. You've got to trust the person that actually tells you when to leave as you're going under the bridge. But anyway, that was a fun 22 hours, and we made a shitload of money. Let's see, is there anything else interesting here? Not really. Okay, so let's go up to Korea. So as you can see, my overall income, I've almost made $2 billion. I've spent almost $2 billion. So, you know, to get everything that you want in the game, it's going to take time, and you do need to rack up some money. Now, one of the worst mistakes I see lower level do, excuse me, is that as soon as they make money, they spend money. My way of thinking is buy your businesses, such as your bunker, your nightclub, so you're making passive income as you're going along. Like I've got a bunker full now, which I'm going to sell for $1 million later. That does give me a lot of money, and I just need to fill up the stock every now and again. So, you know, if you do want that hot car and you've just made enough money to buy it, you know, prices in this game have just gone fucking nuts since I joined. So yeah, that would be my advice. Make passive income so you've got money always coming in while you're doing other stuff to make money. You can buy all your stuff, you know, when you've got enough. Total players killed. I've killed 46,960 players in the game. Kill death ratio really doesn't mean anything anymore. It used to. That would be how many players would kill you against how many players you killed them in online in free mode. So for every player that killed me, I'd kill 3.62 players. Now, kill death ratios only happen in death matches and shit like that. So it really doesn't mean anything. Um, let's have a look. What else? Nothing there. I do suggest you get all of your skills up, including your lung capacity. That seems to be a forgotten one. I've noticed there's a lot of level 200s and 300s that don't have their strength up or their stealth or something like that. Um, the higher these levels get, the stronger your character becomes. So it does make a difference. Try and keep your mental state down as low as possible. You don't want to be a flashing red target on the map. You know, people, well, like me in my earlier days, I would come and have a go and see what kind of skills you had with PvP. If I saw um, a bright red character icon on my map, crimes really doesn't mean that much. It just kind of gives you an overall of what you've done within the game. You can just scroll through that and have a little bit of a look-see, but again, really doesn't tell you much. Um, in vehicles, it just tells you, you know, how much time you've flown vehicles or driven vehicles, how many kilometers, how many days, all of that kind of shit. Um, and how fast you've actually gone. My highest speed in a road vehicle was 535.17 kilometers per hour. Now, that was in the F1 car, but at that stage there was a glitch that you could come out of your hangar bay, and if you parked it just right, you could glitch it so it would just, any vehicle would just take off, any vehicle that was not weaponized. Um, and myself and my crew had a blast just fucking around, trying different vehicles and seeing how fast we could actually go. So for some reason, Rockstar thought, well, fuck it, let's not give them any fun, and that was taken out of the game. It didn't give us an advantage in playing the game because it didn't work on weaponized vehicles. It only worked on non-weaponized vehicles. So again, I really don't know why um, Rockstar took it out of the game, but anyway, they patched that. Down to cash will just show you exactly how much that you've spent on weapons, vehicle maintenance, entertainment, properties. Um, Mine, obviously, I've spent almost $1 billion on vehicles and maintenance of those vehicles. Now, that also includes aircrafts. So, um, yeah, I've spent a pretty penny on all of those different vehicles that I've got. Um, and down to combat will show you how many people you've killed, what your percentage and accuracy is, um, who your arch enemy is, how many times they've killed you, and who your most victim that you've killed in um, free mode. So Dopey as fuck 13 has killed me 14 times. By the way, he's part of my crew, so we're kind of fucking around one day. Um, Whereas my victim, Harry Swapper, I ended up killing him 51 times. That that was quite a battle. He wasn't too bad. We kind of did a PvP. Would have been maybe 2 hours. We were doing PvP, just shooting each other back and forth and seeing who would come out on top. So that was quite fun. Uh, weapons, it'll just go and show you what kind of weapons that um, you can get here within the game. So you can just flow through those and have a little bit of a look-see if you want. Again, you can go to ammunition and just find out exactly what it is. Awards will tell you what awards that you've won, what you need to complete, um, and it's based on victories and just general awards, crimes that you've done, vehicles, stunt jumps, all of that type of shit. Combat. Uh, Again, I'm not one that's worried about the awards. I do know players and friends of mine that do play. They're constantly after the Platinum Awards. To me, I couldn't give a shit. Um, I play the game for fun. I'm not doing it for the awards. Heists, as you can see, I've completed all of the heists many, many, many times. And most of the Doomsday, I don't even know what I haven't done. Loyalty. Complete the Doomsday heist in order with the same team of 2 players. Again, not terribly concerned about this. At the end of the day, you do it to get the money and have a bit of fun. But if it's something that you want to do, you can come here and check, well, okay, well, what awards do I still need to do? I am going to go back up to heists. And there is one award that I do want to show. Criminal Mastermind. Now, Criminal Mastermind is where you do all of the heist, the original heist, from Fleeca right through to Pacific Standard. Now, you need to do that with the same 4 people. Um, you must do it, all of the heist, all of the setups on hard. You must do the finale on hard. No one can die in any of the heists or setups. And if you do that, you actually get $11 million. It sounds difficult, but if you've got the right crew, it is pretty easy. You've just got to know exactly what you need to do in each specific heist. So when you do gain experience in all of the original heists from Fleeca, Prison Break, Humane Raid Lab, Series A, as well as Pack Standard, I suggest if you've got 3 mates, go for it, have a go. I've done that, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times. You'll only get paid once per character. I've done it for friends because they've wanted the $11 million. Plus, I've done it with people that just wanted the Platinum Mastermind badge. So, yeah, that's probably one that I would try. The rest of this is just shit. You know what you've done and what you haven't done. Again, if it's something that you're collecting, this is where you need to go to have a look and see what you've done. Unlocks will show you everything that you've unlocked, as well as content, so you can kind of have a little bit of a look-see there and see what's there. As you can see, available death matches played. I've only done 8 of 110 death matches. Not really my bag. I'd much rather play in free mode. Same with Hayo's special works races. Doesn't interest me. If I want to race a fucking car, I'll go on to Gran Turismo and play that. Um, so it's very rare that I'd ever do races. The only time that I would do races is in the early days was to unlock certain modifications and paint jobs that I could get for my car, colours for my cars. So that's the only time that I'd really do races. Um, and usually I'd get a mate and we'd just go back and forward. You know, one wins, the next one wins. There's a nice short race up near the prison, maybe takes 20 seconds, 25 seconds, and you can rack up to unlock certain paint colors and different things on your vehicles. So that's something that to keep into consideration. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much what your stats will tell you. So have a look, see how your stats look, and I will catch you next video. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll catch you next video. Bye.